Claire Byrne's surprise decision to jump ship to Newstalk has put a major spanner in the works for RTÉ when it comes to filling the coveted Liveline slot. RTÉ say it will announce Duffy's replacement in the coming weeks, as Radio 1's schedule undergoes a stark revamp, starting with David McCullagh taking over from Byrne on the Today slot. An inside source has revealed to the Irish Independent that Byrne's move to the rival station in 2 months' time now means that Joe Duffy's replacement, quote unquote, has to be a woman. The quote says, "There can't be another man in a flagship slot on Radio 1 purely for gender balance. It can't just be a string of white, male, middle-aged presenter. Joe's replacement has to be a woman, which is certainly great news for one female broadcaster," he said. Byrne's replacement was announced in a hasty fashion by RTÉ last Friday after Pat Kenny told his Newstalk listeners that morning he'd be moving to a weekend slot in the spring. Obviously, question marks now hang over what will happen to Anton's weekend show, which has been a huge success, with Newstalk saying the finer details are, quote unquote, still being worked out. RTÉ have been far more considered when it comes to filling the Liveline gig, taking the summer to try various presenters in the role. RTÉ held an expressions of interest process to fill the slot, as well as other presenting roles in its news and current affairs division as they cast the net far and wide. But the primetime schedule is already male heavy, given that McCullagh will take over the Today slot, which airs after Oliver O'Callaghan's show, while Ray D'Arcy is in the afternoons. That means the flagship Liveline slot needs to be filled by a female voice, in a hark back to its origins when it was originally fronted by the late, great Marion Finucane. That puts the heir apparent Katie Hannon into pole position to take over the high-profile gig, having filled in for Duffy countless times over the past year. However, another name has also emerged amid speculation over who could be in the running for a big move, and that is Drive Time presenter Sarah McInerney. She and her regular co-host Cormac O'Hara have both had turns guest presenting the Liveline slot over the summer months as they show their eagerness for new challenges. Another source said that a few key names outside of RTÉ are also being considered as potential additions to the new schedule lineup, and these include Newstalk presenter Kieran Cuddihy and Claire Brock, who gave a strong performance after guest presenting on Drive Time over the summer. Tricia Monaghan will be looking to plug any gaps in the schedule as RTÉ undergoes its redundancy process. Some big names are also due to retire in the coming months.